Hey everyone, Akrias here. I'm gonna get straight to the point here. I know that there's a lot of videos covering the dice farm, this particular dice farm, but I really feel that what differentiates all of the farms is what macro that people are using. Now, it it really bothers me seeing people use the mouseover macro for all the dice farms. And whereas that works, I really don't feel like it's effective. Now, with a mouseover macro, let me see if let me pull that macro up for you guys. This is the mouseover macro. You basically mouse over a target and then you pickpocket them. And you have to do that for each person that you want to pickpocket. I don't like doing that. I think that's slow. I think it really slows down the farm because when you do a particular farm like this where you're not really getting a whole lot of money, you're really just hoping for that one item. I feel like you really want to be as quickly as possible. You want to get it done as quickly as possible. So I use a different macro. This is a macro that I used way back in Wrath of the Lich King when I PvP. This is when I was pushing rating. I had this macro that I used for sap, and this macro was it helped me a lot. It was really big when I was fighting other stealthies. Uh, just so I can get a sap on whoever was closest to me, I would spam the macro, and it would just automatically, as you guys can see, like it just automatically targets the person that's closest to me, and it saps them. Okay, target myself. See, it just saps them. All right. So what I did was I basically copied the macro, but I replaced the sap with pickpocket. Okay, so this basically means I'll leave. If you guys want to pause the video, you can take a look at the macro. I'll also leave the macro in the video description below. But the macro basically states, or basically is going to have you auto pickpocket whoever's right directly in front of you and closest to you. So as long as you're running by people and they're right in front of you, they'll pickpocket them. So you can just constantly spam your burst of speed. You don't really need to worry about your mouse. I like to use my mouse to turn my character. Okay, I feel like it's a really bad move to actually keyboard turn. I have strafe, but I don't even turn. So I use my mouse to turn. So let me show you an example here. I could just spam burst of speed. You'll see that the loot window goes by pretty quickly. Move on to the next mob. Now I have everything on my mouse wheel, the sap and the pickpocket, so things go by pretty quickly. As you can see, I don't need to mouse over anything. The macro will do it all for me. So all I have to worry about doing is just making sure that I'm constantly moving. If the target is moving, I'll just roll my mouse wheel up, that's my sap, and roll my mouse wheel down for the pickpocket. I don't ever have to target something myself, the macro will do it for me. As long as the person is close to me and directly in front of me, it will target that mob. So like I said, I just wanted to show you guys this macro, this particular way of doing it. I see a lot of videos on the dice farm, but the majority of the ones that I see feature a mouse over macro, and I really feel that that's too slow. Way too slow. Now you can see the loot window shows up briefly in this little area. I don't need to look at it, it's no biggie. It appears and disappears right away because I'm moving so quickly. Just gonna show you guys one lap. I'm almost done here.
That's still recharging.
And that's it, guys. Once again, I'll show the macro in the video description down below, or you can just rewind the video, pause the video where the macro is being displayed. Don't forget to follow my stream, Akrias Gaming at twitch.tv, and I'll see you guys later. Good luck and have fun.